Hello, my lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you a channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and put a warning at the very beginning of this message, okay? This is going to be possibly filled with triggers, possibly, not possibly. This is going to be a darker message here, okay? So burn your sage, burn your incense, wear your protective crystal stones, set your intention, okay? Ask your spirit guides to help you channel this message, okay? Or to help you receive this message in a way. I would definitely pause. It was 33 right when I said that down on the clock, and say a prayer before you listen to this message that you are safe and you're guided and protected. Okay, because we are going to get into it. This is going to be a message for those who know that they're involved in spiritual warfare, who know that they have darker energies or darker entities out there, okay, that don't want them to complete a mission. I'm just going to be honest with y'all, okay? This is about you overcoming those generational curses. This is about you overcoming those generational toxic mindsets, as I like to refer to them, okay? But this is something in your blood, okay? Something that's passed down generation after generation, okay? This is soulmate energy. This is about, okay. So they're telling me a whole story here, okay? Once upon a time, one of your ancestors was come upon by an energy, okay? Now, your ancestors might have been a little fooled by this energy and who they were, okay? They might have even been guided to be led or be guided by this energy, okay? But this person attached themselves to them, okay? This person, this thing, okay? Attached themselves to your person. And you see how this person here, how it's like this crow, which crows normally for me represent positivity and good. But just in this reading right here, okay, this darkness is being represented by this, okay? And I really think it was a trauma, okay? Darker entities, darker things like that, they enter our lives through trauma, okay? Through things like that. Something happened to this ancestor, okay? With this Four of Cups here, that had them feeling very rejected, that had them very left out, that made them drop out of the light, okay? It might have made them stop believing in God or higher entities, something like that, okay? And this thing saw it as a chance to insert themselves into this energy here, okay? And attach themselves to this energy, all right? I told y'all it was going to be a little serious. And you see how this person now is wearing this mask here, okay? This person was infected with a sickness, with the mental state of this being put onto this person, right? This is karma. This is this person walking with a mask, walking in karma, walking in negative karma, walking with a chip on their shoulder, hurt people, all that kind of stuff, okay? And they were tempted here, okay? They could have even been tempted to become a dark magician, okay? We're just going to get into it and be honest about it. They could have been very tempted to become here, being guided here by this dark ancestor or by this dark force here, okay? Being guarded now, right? This force came upon your person and said, I'll give you power, I'll give you strength, pray to me, be with me, okay? And I won't abandon you like God did. I won't abandon you like whatever deity that you were worshiping before did. Okay? I won't abandon you. I'll stick by you. Right? I found a way through this Four of Cups energy here. Now, indeed, this thing gave your person or gave your ancestor or whoever it was power. Okay? But at what cost? Okay? But at what cost? Temperance in reverse. Okay? So it cut this energy off from God, from source, from higher entities, from being able to have those positive love and light angels and ancestors to be able to reach this person. Okay. They were still there. They were still trying to help, still trying to guide, but this person had completely given themselves over to this darker guide. Okay. And this darker guide over time, okay, influence this person to choose karmic partner after karmic partner, after toxicity, after toxicity. No, don't choose that good partner that'll have you improving. Choose this toxic partner, okay? That'll have you doing this. This person became this person's source, became this person's guide moving forward, okay? So this is that toxic generational mindset that we're talking about, passing it down generation after generation, that you don't need to be with higher evolved souls, that you don't need to surround yourself, that you don't need to be a higher evolved soul, that you need to choose dark partners, toxic partners, abusive partners, partners who just simply want to hold you back, want to hold you down, want to see you as competition, okay? Person after person. And what do when you choose a karmic partner? You create karmic children that have karmic issues to deal with, because when you choose these partners right here, they don't want me to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. When you choose that energy, right, you are choosing to not evolve yourself and choosing to pass on that unevolved ideology to future generations, right? I literally hear this energy say, I became your God. Okay? Again, right? Being guided over and over and over again to choose from a place of your shadow. And further apart, you got, here with this mask on, you're being guided by your shadow. Okay? To keep that mask on, to not evolve, to not wake up, to not open up your mind to higher ways of thinking and being, and to remain karmic lifetime after lifetime, generation after generation after generation after generation of not waking up, not living up to your full potential, not following your divine plan. Okay? That's why people like me, people like you, people like light workers, earth angels, star seeds, that's why we get born into these families, because something like this happened. Okay? Oh yeah. And it's getting caught up in this cycle right here. Over and over and over again. This is the death card. Wow. I said we were going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. King of Pentacles. Death card is still on the back of the deck. However, okay. Yeah, and it led this ancestor here, or these people here, to become very powerful, very earthly bound powerfully. Okay? That King of Pentacles energy here. However, some of you definitely have, not some of you, all of you, definitely have a energy here, okay, where it puts you, right, this energy, following this energy, puts you in this hangman, like pause state of being trapped, or these generations in your family here, whether it's soul family or whether it's like genetic, like family, ancestral, going back, right, okay, put you in this energy here, right? Maybe even some of you, and I'm just gonna say it, okay, maybe even some of you were born into very very intellectually, or I'm just gonna say like family that's like royalty, political leaders, okay, in the past. I think that this energy gave your ancestors of the past a lot of power in the 3D, okay? But that comes at a cost. It comes at a price, and that's the price, right? You pass that down generation after generation after generation, right? And I really feel like you have a guide here that is helping you to break out of this. It could even be this ancestor could even be trying to guide you here to be like, undo the mistake that I did. Okay? There it is. I knew that would come out here. Okay? So we're going to talk about it. How this might have shown up in your life, okay? I really felt like this showed up with 3 different specific lovers, or 3 different specific things in your life, challenges in your life in this lifetime that you are overcoming. Okay? People that come forward, Knight of Cups, to have an offer, or page, sorry, this is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups that come forward and have very emotionally immature offers to you, okay? They could try to come forward as friends at first and then try to, you know, go over boundaries. They could just come forward in this very kind of only about the lust, or only this is very emotionally unavailable, but yet you're still here on my doorstep asking me for emotions. Why are you creating bonds with me if you are emotionally unavailable? Kind of, you know, what are you doing? Esque things, okay? And it could have been 3 people here. See that? 1, 2, 3. This entity right here is representing, I'm almost seeing, like, see how the hands are out like this? And although there aren't strings, right? It's almost like this energy here of, I'm going to send out 1, 2, 3 beings towards you here, okay? To tempt you to fall to this energy right here, right? Because you were sent here to overcome that energy, right? That energy doesn't want to let go of your bloodline. It doesn't want to let go of your people. It wants to continue to pass on, because what are dark energies here to do? Pull things down into the darkness, right? And if they can pull you down into the darkness, right? You just give that energy and pass it along. Whether or not you pass it along biologically, or whether or not you pass it along by the person that you end up being and giving that energy, hurt people, right? However it comes out, this energy is just like hurt people, right? Okay? And they hurt people because I tell them to hurt people. See how this energy is wearing that mask? Okay? So they might have sent out at least 3 energies to you. Okay? So I'm getting that in this, you could have had a really close interaction. You could have already met all 3 of these people. Okay? For some of you, there is still one energy that you haven't met. Okay? And I got that here because you see how these 2 crows, their mouths are open. But this one's mouth is still closed. As in, you've talked or interacted with these 2, but have yet to actually physically, I feel like energetically, you know who this is. Okay? But this person right here, they're the really dark one. Okay? They're the ones that stays back in the shadows, that puppet masters, that sends out energetic attacks, that tries to get your friends and your family, okay, to fuck with you, to turn against you. You know who this is. You know who we're talking about. You might not know their name, you might not know their face, but you know what it is, okay? You know who they are. That coward that won't even show their face. You know who it is, okay? For some of you, this person could be a water sign. For some of you, they could be an air sign. For some of you, they could be a fire sign. I just heard that. Okay? Specifically, Leo or Sagittarius, Pisces. Ooh, Aries. I heard Aries too. So there's strong fire energy here in this person. Who? Taurus. This person is not a sun sign Taurus, but they definitely have Taurus in their chart, or they could be connected to a Taurus that is very dark. A feminine Taurus energy here. Okay. But you, right, you're the High Priestess here. The High Priestess, sorry, I didn't show you guys this card. The High Priestess just come out, right? So you have all these other ancestors here around you. Look at all of, okay. Spirit showing me this as literally as like your higher self has come here and reincarnated in many here and in many other physical planes and realms, okay? And you have time and time and time again, you have ousted these dark energies from influence here, right? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. This could be your 7th. See how the 7th one is still kind of like coming down? Almost, right? You're almost there. This could be your 7th one, okay? This could be the 7th time you have expelled a darkness from generations. You know how many hundreds of souls that would be? Thousands of souls that you would be freeing and coming here, or coming to, you know, either here It just depends on what you believe in. You know, for me personally, I believe there are other collectives out there that we could have been born into. Okay, other species, other home worlds, and things like that. You don't have to believe in that, but it is what it is. You know, for me personally. But so 7. This could be your 7th time here. Okay, that you have evolved and broken generational curses. Look at that. That's the one. So you are breaking whoever this King of Pentacles here, whoever was elevated in darkness, okay, in the past and given a position of power in the past through darkness, okay, you are removing that darkness from this family line. Okay? Rejecting and removing and healing. Okay. The moon. Yeah, because look, you're 1, 2, right? That third one. Yeah, well, this person is concerned. They have been able to evade you and your higher self. Not your higher self, but evade you in the 3D so far. Courthouse, judgment energy, or justice energy is coming out for this person, though. Don't worry. Bad health. Oh, everything this person is doing is really coming back. But there is a sense here of not having hatred or not having judgment towards these people, okay? Because they are being controlled by darker forces, okay? That doesn't mean that you give them a place in your life, but it just means that, you know, you don't hate them. Because they're, you know, there's something in the background going on here. Courtship. So just be mindful. This is, you know, this darker energy here that doesn't want to let go of your bloodline. Okay? That wants to send you people to try to get you to choose these karmic relationships to be in so that you can, because earlier the 2 of Cups came out here. And then the 2 of Cups, the masculine energy that is in that 2 of Cups is wearing this same crow mask. Okay? Again, those people wearing that crow mask that are here that represent this energy. Okay? The past that you are being sent here to overcome. Okay? That you are being sent here to evolve out of. House. You are here to raise the vibration of your house, your home, your bloodline, your generation, your family name. You are here to eradicate this mistake that was made in the past. Mature woman. You are this Empress energy here, being sent here, right, to cleanse this energy. It even could have been. It could even be something that's being passed down in the feminine line in your okay, through marriage. Y'all better stop playing around now. Okay. Even if you're masculine, this is about you healing something that happened in your family line. I'm just going to be honest. For some of you, I heard that you had a person that turned to the darkness that became a very dark witch in your past, okay? I'm just going to be honest about it. A sorceress, you know, a person of the darkness, okay? Despair, yeah. And it brought despair and destruction upon generations in your family in this line, okay? Yeah, I heard that Akon locked out, they won't let me in. Locked out, they won't let me in. Yeah. But you are being given this chance here to elevate, right? You are here to give this family line a chance to elevate and to heal. Message of concern. I feel like you know this. You're not concerned about this. Your higher self knows that this is about to happen, that this is happening. Okay? Exactly. You are this gift. Because I knew it was my turn to pick up because when I saw this ace here, I saw the gift card in my mind. You are this gift here being offered of redemption. Yeah, it's gonna be some work, toil and labor. But I'm not telling you nothing you don't already know. With that, at least with that part, right? You're really gonna change and evolve and turn things around here. You're already in the process of doing it, and I know that. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. You've already made this decision. You are not decisive. You're not blocking this path. You know what's up. You're like, no, I know what's up. I know what this is. I know a lie when I see one. I've made a decision to set down this sword. To set down, like it was showing earlier. I think I might have put that one back up, where it was the Queen of Swords that was being guided by the Shadow Sword. Excuse me. You know that this is not for you to pass on. That this tower of being guided by this dark force here needs to crumble. Hello. The devil. Oh, but they didn't want to let go. It doesn't want to let go. It doesn't want the cycle to end. It sure doesn't. Ace of Cups. Remember I told you, there were some that have already come up, that crow's mouth open, and there's some here, one here, that still wants to come forward. Oh, and they're coming. And they could, there's some kind of connection here to these three people in some type of way. I was hearing earlier, okay? I was hearing earlier, oh, look, what did I say? Didn't I say, look at that being here, the entity here, with the mask on, here, sculpting these three people, or these three temptations that they send to you. Didn't I say that? Like puppets. Sending them out. And like I said, like with the high priestess that has that one crow that's not quite there yet, here they come. And I said, oh, well, you can't quite see the head of this crow yet. You can't quite see like where that was, like cutting off the head of the snake, right? Cutting off the head of the snake. It's halfway revealed to you. More revealed than they'd like. I promise you. You might have even been getting channeled messages about this, about who this person is. See? This person might be trying to, this energy, this dark energy, this shadow energy might be trying to influence this person to write about you, or to make posts about you, to gang stalk you, to, yeah, I'm just getting like telling tall tales, telling stories, telling lies, telling secrets. And even if you don't know who this person is, you are exposing this energy. See, look, see how that person there, you see how this person here has the shadow on their back, you know, and the shadows here, you know, like whispering in their ear. See how this light energy here is being, like this person's like, oh my God, they're being exposed here. So even if you don't know this person's face, or you don't know their name, God does. Hello? I don't want to get demonetized. Okay? God does. World card in the upright. You are exposing this energy here. So that there can be this brand new beginning full card here. I just heard Aries again. This person could be an Aries, or this person is having an Aries season, or that would be the spring. This could have happened in the spring. I've already happened. Knight of Swords. Ooh, it happened quick. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. This person swept down and got Yeah. So God laid a temptation out, Seven of Swords, for this person to bite. Easy prey. Maybe God or your spirit guides or somebody, right? They went to this person and made you look like easy prey. Like, oh, I'll just swoop down and get that. And when they swoop down to get that, trap. 1, 2, 3 swords. Striking this person. Oh yeah. Yeah, and there could be a whole community or a whole family unit or a whole something around this person that's just like, oh, we're lost. Where's our person? Where's our guide? Where are they? This person could even be a feminine energy. I'm not even going to lie. Queen of Swords energy there. Or like I said, maybe this is you, right? Because now this crow is like the white crow, right? That's what's standing out to me here. Now, cleansed, right? Some of y'all had something, okay, here that wasn't playing about you, okay? Some kind of ancestor, some kind of god, goddess, deity, something. It doesn't play around about you. It really doesn't. You know, in the seconds, somebody tried to, this thing right here, tried to send their little minion out. Like I said, shing, shing, shing. Caught. Caught up in their own web of lies. And now their little minions and their little people or whoever it was, they're just like, wait, where do I go? What do I do? Right? I'm not being guided. I'm not being protected by this dark energy anymore. What do? I can't hide. You know, this is followers of this dark energy. See how they all have the crow mask on. Besides that one person that has the laurel crown on. Okay. So this is giving me big, like, kind of almost like cold vibes. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. So there's like all these little minions being guided by this one person in charge here. A very dark, feminine energy here. Very dark. Would almost kind of be like, remember how I said that it could have been an ancestors of yours that fell to this dark energy, that fell to the temptation of this dark energy, right? And so this is almost like this generation coming back, right? And undoing, giving a high priestess to the dark energy by taking away a high priestess from the dark energy. There has to be an equal exchange. So in the past, your bloodline gave power to the darkness, and now you are here to right this courthouse justice energy, to balance the scales of the universe. So now there was a darkness given in your bloodline, and now your bloodline is being the one taking away a priestess of the darkness, doing things under the moon and shit. I personally love working with the moon energy, but in positive light ways. Okay. 7, yeah. 7 of Wands, exactly. Look, here's this light energy again, showing up here, being like, so what's up? So what's up? How you act toward, you Mr. Big Bad, when you're just going against just a little lonely human there by themselves. Oh, you Mr. Big Bad, when you got all these little humans, on your little strings and stuff. But when you come up against an entity, you're not so big bad no more. What just happened? It's that kind of energy. It's like, what? Fight me. Don't squibble and squabble. Don't squibble and squabble with your little humans. Fight me. Come on. And you see how it's just sitting there, just, what do I do? Yeah, this is almost giving me like a, oh, you stepped out of line kind of energy. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a kind of odd energy. It's giving me almost like uh kind of almost like a follower that became like an energy or a ghost or a presence or an entity or something like that, that broke away from this energy that's like, we keep the balance. We stay in the dark and in the light. See how the top of it's in the dark? And it's like, but you went all the way into the dark. And then you spent years here influencing and causing death and destruction to family lines and doing all of this and getting people to follow you and yada, yada, yada. But it's time for all, it's time for your reign to come to an end now. It's time for your influence over these people to come to an end, because it's done and it's over. And then it's, yeah, it's done, it's over. Yeah, you know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of that movie Constantine. Do you guys remember that movie Constantine? It's got Keanu Reeves in it. It's like the end where Constantine like calls the devil. And the devil is like, "Oh, I'm here to get you, Constantine." And Constantine's like, "So your son is in the other room with, with an angel trying to take over the earth. Isn't that kind of your thing that you do?" And the devil's like, like goes in the next room and is like, "Time to go home. It's time to stop playing around. Like, don't try to overstep your boundaries now." And it's kind of almost like an energy like that is what I'm getting. It's like a bigger, badder like force was like, "You're overstepping your bounds. You are creating imbalance. You're taking it too far. It's know your place. Like, you need to know." And I said, "I'm not saying this, I'm just channeling this message from something a little higher up or something a little bit more powerful." Okay. It's just like, nah. Yeah. 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 Again, with the one in the dark, one in the light, half and half. It's like we stay balanced, but you're all the way in the dark. You're all the way in the dark. You came here and you tried to play, and you're over here playing your games with these humans and with their minds, and creating all this chaos here. You need to come home. You need to stop playing around. Yeah, it's almost like this energy was like, "Oh, I'm big bad. What's up?" And it's like, "Yeah, what's up? I called your dad." Like, you did what? Like, yeah, I called your dad. I called your folks. Your grandma's on her way to come pick you up. Like, why would you do that? Well, you playing around. You were playing around. Yeah, it's giving me kind of like that. This could be kind of like okay, if you want to take this to like a level of like galactic interaction here, if you're more like on the star seed kind of journey here, this could have been uh somebody that came here from another planetary system that was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come here and then I'm gonna start causing chaos and confusion and get a little head high because here I'm more powerful than I was back home." And you had to put a little doop doop doop. "Hey, Galactic Federation, by the way, did you know you had one of your members down here causing chaos and confusion and unwriting the balance of the universe?" And the Galactic Federation was like, "Our bad. Let me come pick this person up." So they sent somebody from this person's star system down there to be like, "Hey, what you doing?" Like I said, "Hey, what you doing?" Well, I thought it'd be okay if I could. No, that's not what we do here. We don't get involved. We remain balanced. We don't do what you do. You are only half of us because you are walking in darkness. What are you doing? Yeah. So that's kind of the energy that happened here. Somebody got a little power hungry. That is such a interesting, I'll say, like an interesting dynamic here that I'm tapping into. Interesting. So yeah, but I'm sure as a human form. Sorry, that was pretty close to the mic. It's probably very loud. My bad. In a human form here, okay, this probably felt way different, a lot less simple, way darker, way more powerful than just simply how I have put it, right? Um, but that's the truth. Five of Swords. This energy felt weak back where they came from, so they wanted to come here to some place where they could feel powerful, to some place where they were more powerful than the human energies around them. It's like, yeah, it's like back in my home world, I am. Oh, that's what it's reminding me. That's what it's reminding me of too. It's reminding me of the backstory in the Game of Thrones worlds, right? Um, the Targaryens in Westeros, because they're the only family that have dragons. They're like the power of among all the powers. They easily come over and conquer and rule everything, right? But House Targaryen back in Valyria, where they're from, the Valyrian Empire, that they came from, they were actually a lesser house back where before the Valyrian freehold fell to the five flames, to the disaster that killed off all the other dragons besides the free ones that are in the world, besides the ones that Targaryens had, right? So when the Targaryens left, they instantly upgraded because they became the only family that had dragons. But back then, they were a lesser family. They weren't even some of the most powerful people in Valyria because everyone in Valyria had magic blood, and they weren't even kings and queens. They were just like a lesser house. They were just like some random house. House Targaryen was. And then when they left and became the only ones that had dragons, they went from the bottom of the food chain all the way up to the top of the food chain and became, basically the superpower in Middle Earth. I'm getting my fandoms all mixed up. In Westeros, right? They become the most powerful entities, family, house, the most powerful house in Westeros because they're the only ones that have dragons. So that's the kind of energy that it's giving me. It's giving me very much so like, over there, I was a nobody. I came over here and I'm a somebody. And yeah. So it was kind of like an energy of, hey, will you come? Yeah. So it's almost like you were sitting down here, like somebody put in like a request and they were like, hey, so and so from the star system, so and so, so and so, so and so, and you're like, who? It's like, yeah, I know exactly, but they've gone down to Earth and they're creating quite a scandal down there. They're doing all this. They're creating cults. They're getting people to do all kind of crazy stuff in the darkness. We need you to go down there and sniff it out and put some light on it. Like, cool, bet, let's go. And that's what you did. Third party interference. Absolutely, you got called in. Got to call in the big guns. Got to call. But like, which is kind of, why speaking of me mentioning Middle Earth, which is kind of almost like the backstory that's in the Silmarillion from Middle Earth, right? Melkor, the first original big bad before Sauron, right, was left, Valor, right, left um like the Holy Lands basically, right, um and was excommunicated and left, you know ran away to a world, Middle Earth, that he could take over because he was the most powerful being there. Although in the Lord of the Rings, he still was one of the most powerful, you know. Anyway, but anyway, it's that kind of energy where it's giving me like a ousted, and then like I'm gonna come here and take over beings that are lesser than me so that I can feel more powerful because I can't take over where I was from, you know. And so you called in some help and was like, hey, can you come help us like kick this person's ass? And it's like, yeah, okay, cool. We'll send you a few people down there and we'll handle this situation here. And that's basically what's happening. And you know, it's reminding me of, you're kind of like the equivalent, I like this, you're kind of literally like the equivalent of the Astari, which would be like the wizards, right? If you know the Lord of the Rings, it would be like a Gandalf energy, right? Like it's a wizard that was sent here from the higher realms, right? Basically, an energy that had to take on a human form to help fight against, you know, darkness that's trying to come and take over, right? So that's basically what you're doing. You're an earth angel. Um, that's basically what's happening here, right? You're an earth angel. You've been sent here to overcome this darkness in this family line. And yeah, so what's up? So, Knight of Wands. So just be aware, okay, that they'll send you temptations to slow you down, to be like, don't you want to join us? Don't you want to blah, 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 blah. No. No, I don't. I'm here on a mission. I don't have time to get distracted by heartache and heartbreak. And that's going to explain to you some of reasons why you're just like, why? Like, why do I feel like even though I'm dating different people, I'm dating that same dark energy over and over again? That's why. There's your answer. That's why. Because, you know, these people, these energies are being crafted by the darkness, are being influenced by the dark energy to come towards you, to cause you heartbreak and sorrow. So supposedly it'll slow you down and you'll become a hurt person that hurts people instead of this guiding light that'll help people, right? They're basically trying to tempt you into the darkness, to tempt you into falling, to tempt you into hurting other people, but you're overcoming that, right? You're overcoming it. You're walking away from it. 6 of Wands, exactly, right? All right, what? Yeah, victory. I almost said you're walking away 6 of Swords, and I'm like, yeah, 6 of Swords as well. But 6 of Wands, you have victory over that. So you know what's up. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Yeah, exactly. look at that. You went inside and you overcame the shadow energy and you put it in this little place. And you put it in this little cage and you were like, no, 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 no. I don't have time for that. Look how this person, look. It looks like a wizard with their staff right there. That kind of looks more like a Saruman than it does Gandalf, but yeah. But anyway. And if you don't know, oh yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. Absolutely. Okay. 10 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands in the upright, right? Again, look at you starting this brand new beginning here with that here, with the guide that's now what? Balanced. White, balance in their darkness and in their light. Balance in the darkness and in the light. Right? 100%. So you just kind of, you kind of just had to overcome 9 of Wands. You just kind of had to overcome this a little bit, right? You got a little tangled up at first, right? But these were lessons that you needed to learn. Interesting. And again, don't, that's what I was starting to say. Don't be thrown off by me talking about all this kind of, like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and all that stuff. It's just, it's just media and things like that help spirit help me tell a story. So even if you're not into it and you're kind of thrown off, like, try not to be thrown off by it if you're kind of like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know anything about this stuff, you get the overall story. And if And if you do know about the story, then it's just helping you, like me, kind of just be like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Again, like I said, you came here to shine a light on this. Yes, indeed. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Queen of Cups. You did come to shine this light here on this shadow energy here. And the way you love, or the way that you have loved, or the way that you give love, and the way that you received love in the past. Right? And it's expunging the shadow energy here. And this is happening here for you and another as well. Okay? For you and another, King, Queen of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune in between. That is like the meanest King of Cups I've ever seen in my life. Look how mean this person looks. Like, what are you talking about, King of Cups? I feel like they could have given the King of Cups a much more like nice face. They're the King of Cups, but in general, honestly, this deck is just a lot darker in general. That's why I always use this Murder of Crows deck. Okay, that's the name of the deck. I'm not just saying that word. Okay, I always use this when we're talking about like darker generational stuff. So I knew when they guided me to use this, I was like, oh, it's gonna be some ish. I already knew. But yeah, like I said before, six of cups. This definitely could be happening between you and this person. And stop if one of these crows doesn't look angry and one of these crows doesn't look placid, just like this, y'all better look at that. Look how angry that one crow looks. So look how angry that one crow looks into the mirror. They're like, "Arr." And the cup in the background, you see, like it's like, oh my lord, oh my lord. Why did I just hear that? Oh my gosh, why did I just hear that? I just, what is that? How's it go? Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine. Oh my god, darling Clementine. So weird. I don't know. Maybe that's significant to you. I don't know. Okay. So yeah. So that's what I have for you. I hope this gave you some kind of peace, love, light, and clarity into your life, okay? Again, like I said, forgive, move on, forgive yourself, forgive these people in your life if you're ready to, when you're ready to, if you're ever ready to. I'm not pushing you to do something before you're ready, but it's kind of almost like a scenario here of God kind of being like, kind of let go of a lot of the stuff you've been holding on to, because a lot of the people that have done you dirty in the past were only being used. We're being used by dark force, not to take away any accountability, because people are always free will beings. Like all things can do is influence you. They can't make you make a choice for yourself. In the end, you have to make that choice. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry about that. You might be receiving a call, okay, that might remind you to do something very significant, or might remind you to do something very time sensitive. So make sure that you are getting on that, and that you are answering things and doing things in a timely manner. Yeah. Things are being, there are things that are calling for your attention. Okay. So you were doing this whole battle here for a while. Okay. It might have been really draining a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, a lot of your focus, a lot of your resources. But Spirit is saying now, okay, you have, grounded this energy. You have, contacted, you have made the call, you have let people know. You're like, ding, 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 over here. Here they are. Okay. So now is your time to release, to let go, to purge any kind of darkness or connection or anything from that thing in the past. Okay. That was something that you were being asked to do. It was part of it. Okay. So now you can really focus on more so like your personal overcoming your personal karma for this lifetime, okay? Which I think was kind of all wrapped up, right? There was a lot of generational karma stuff wrapped up in you doing what you have overcome and what you've managed to do here, right? So leave it in the hands of the professionals now. For some of you, literally, this person could be receiving karma in the sense of going to jail, going to prison. Oh, I just heard federal penitentiary. Okay, so some of y'all, this person, you might, I don't know, this could come out, you know, some kind of like, I don't know, tag me, like tag me in it, let me know in the comment section down below if this comes out. Okay. Or it could just be in your local news or something like that. I don't know, but there is an energy here. For some of you, this whoever these people were, they weren't local to you, but they were damn sure trying to energetically attack you. Trying. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah. But now you are here creating something new, building something new. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, y'all had these people trying to attack your 10 of Pentacles because you were trying to create this new 10 of Pentacles. You know, it's like, it was almost like an energy of here of like, you know how they say like once you're in a gang, you can't leave. It was that almost that kind of energy. Like the only way out is, you know, transitioning over to the next life, right? And that's kind of the energy it was giving me. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, well, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope this brought some clarity to your situation, okay? And let me know in the comment section down below if this resonated for you. Like the content if you liked it. If you're interested in getting a personal reading from me. I personally, I'm going to be honest, I am not being guided at all to say that I will give you any kind of personal tapping into this particular energy right here. So I'm just not, I'm just not going to do it. Not because I'm scared or because I'm lazy or something like that. It's not my job to do that. Okay. So, and I'm rarely ever guided to say anything like that. So I'm just going to stand beside that. So don't reach out about this stuff right here, or don't reach out particularly about this specific, and you know, this right here, because your guides are going to be helping you guide you through this. Okay. So I appreciate you guys so very much. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the work that you're doing. Thank you for the light work that you're doing. Thank you for the healing that you're doing. Okay. You're healing not only the past, but also your present and also the future as well. Okay. So stay strong, know what you're doing. And now it's the time for you. Okay. So know that you have handled and that you have overcome this in the past. Okay. And you will continue to overcome it. Okay. It's just on to the next, right? Thank you guys so very much. And I will, whoop, yeah, exactly. Terry, on to the next. And I will see you guys in the next one. Okay. Bye.